catch the rat. Oh, no!
Catch the rat. Oh, no! You caught the rat. Oh, yes! Welcome to episode 8 of series 16 of Taskmaster. There has been some excellent taskmastering this series. The last 2 episodes were both very strong episodes, although I think episode 6 was strong in the second half and episode 7 was strong in the first half. Maybe they should be put together to create one super episode. Nah. But another thing I'll say is, this series really just started to feel present to me, in the way that a few weeks ago, if you asked me, hey, who's on Taskmaster right now? I would start going, oh yeah, that's Frankie and wait. I've had series 15 stuck in my mind for a while now, and I'd say around episode 5 or 6 of this series, I finally got it. I know who's on now. I don't know if it has anything to do with the contestants, or if it's just because I'm consuming Taskmaster content in a different way now. I'm talking over some bits so I don't hear everything, and I do edit it afterwards, but it's just a very different relationship that I have to the media this time. So I'll be curious to see if the same thing happens with Series 17. Because I am continuing this in Series 17. And if it doesn't happen, then that means it was the contestants' fault. If you're new to the channel, you should check out Ratreon.com. That's Ratreon.com/RatOfAllTrades. Because that's where we watch the contestant interviews. We only have 2 of them left, and one of them's going to be right now. Alright, enough of that. I want to see this episode.
Good evening.
Yes, both of these now.
I trained at RADA.
Have we seen that movie a little bit quite yet? You haven't seen the drive one. I was just mentioning that. The Ratrons, the driving that little cleaner thing, whatever it is. Never cut a beat. Ever. It's never been done.
Prize task time. What's the category this week, you weirdo?
Hey, Sam's got a suit on.
The best single word object you own and love that gets the best reaction when introduced following a drum roll. Wow. 5 points for the best single word object they own and love, and at the end of the show, the person with the highest score will take home all 5 prizes. Lots more.
I can do a drum roll. I can play the drums. You have to bounce the stick. You're not just going right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left.
What is it?
Okay, this is gonna get tired.
Alien device.
The one-word object
is alien device.
That's more words than the points she's gonna get from this.
That was in my mum's ear canal. And then basically there'd been a UFO sightings over where my mum lived, just like literally like above the house. And then all I'm saying is that that fell out of her ear, and then the cat licked it and the cat disappeared.
Thank you, Lucy.
That's one of the best things Lucy has said.
A jacket.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah. If I'm going out on an evening with someone I don't much like, you can flash that as you leave.
Thank you. Sue.
Greg's.
Is that me made out of pastry?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Food.
Sensational.
Your ears have crumbled a
Food
little
is
bit
an
over time.
excellent
They have.
The
idea.
eyes are... Calendar. To this day, I don't know what vibe I give off. But I just love that somebody looked at me at work and went, do you know what she wants? A calendar of
Sam, the heat is on.
Not much I
What have you
can
brought
talk
in?
about this.
Cobalt.
Go on.
Well, I used to live near Tempe in Australia. It was so close to the flight path, so planes would go over and the locals hated it. And they commissioned an artwork and it was like a sculpture. It was all kids with their ears, like hands over their ears, like, ah! And then they changed how high the planes were flying.
Where'd you get the cobalt?
Online.
Yeah. I think the prize tasks this series have been lackluster. I don't think a lot of these comedians have been trying. And to that latter point, I still don't think they're really trying with the prizes they're bringing in, but they were definitely hilarious, at least this time, with how they presented them. I mentioned episodes 6 and 7 being great, but I didn't really love either of their prize tasks. If you put this prize task in the front of the first two filmed tasks of episode 7 and then the last two tasks of episode 6, I think it would be the best episode ever. All right? We're going to Frankenstein an episode. Maybe that will be a Patreon bonus. I stitched together my own episode. Yeah, that's probably not a good idea. Anyway, let's score these. Lucy gets 1 because it's 2 syllables, and then Susan 2 because I can't show that on YouTube, at least not on my channel. Julie and I also can't show part of that jacket on YouTube because I'm trying to be kid friendly, so he gets 3 points. I'll leave Sam and Sue, and definitely Sue's is better because it's edible. Yum 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 yum. I nearly voted.
Are we ever going to find out about that secret task, Alex?
Actually, never.
Maybe, Greg. Maybe right now.
What? Interesting.
This is not a team task. What? We've bonded. We've shared a bag of knickknacks.
I'm so sorry.
This is not a team task. Find the secret task.
You must never be in the same room as each other.
Whenever the air horn sounds, you must replace anything you are holding and change rooms. Everyone must find the secret task before the task ends.
In a way, it is a team task because we've both got to succeed for the thing to succeed.
Sing Sue's, first of all.
Bye. I'll let you know when I find it.
Okay.
Shut.
No.
In the oven, all empty.
Okay. This is not the secret task. The secret task is under the initials.
Is that... No.
Please change areas.
I love. There's something underneath the big pineapple.
The secret task is under the initials.
They are going to work together.
Don't go in the shed. There's nothing there for you.
Okay, I'm going to go up here to some initials.
Under the initials. All right, there's nothing in here. Oh my God.
Drawn a blank there.
This is not the secret task. The secret task is buried under buildings. Secret task is buried under buildings.
Secret task is inside.
The secret task is often behind you.
Please change areas.
Buried under buildings, under the initials. Buried under buildings, under the initials.
Underneath the Taskmaster.
It's buried under buildings.
Under the building.
Hang on a minute. The secret task is beneath. Oh!
There's a T here. This is the secret task. If you find this task fastest, you must choose one contestant who will lose 5 points. If you found it second fastest, you must choose one contestant who will lose 1 point. If you found this third, one gets a special hat. Fourth fastest, oh, I like the special hat. One contestant will gain a point. If you found it slowest, choose one contestant who will gain 5 points. You must not choose yourself. only because I've never met him before and he's young and beautiful and he'll get over this. Sam Campbell!
You must change areas.
Can I come in there?
Okay, yes.
Yeah. It's beneath the bloody initials. I found it, Sue! I think, yeah, I found it! Do I just choose a name? Sam Campbell!
Actually, I am going to have some things to say about this
Do you see
task,
what I
but
mean about
not
the
yet.
famous five?
Here are the team of 3 searching and shouting.
Press your horn.
It's not in here, I don't think.
This is not the secret task.
The secret task is under the initials.
A secret task has a secret door. Secret door.
It's not going to be
You
there.
know that there's a secret door.
Secret door, okay.
Do you think it's a real door or like a secret door?
I think it's probably a secret door.
This is not the secret task.
The secret task is often behind you.
The secret task is beneath the Taskmaster.
Is it
I don't know.
It's not down here, the secret door.
It might be.
Is that a yes?
No.
This is the secret task. You must shout the name of your contestant in 10 seconds from now. Sam Campbell. Psst.
Hello.
Just passing by. Yes.
Under that? This lifts up? That's awesome. Wow. Oh, this is the secret task. You must shout the name of your contestant in 10 seconds from now. Sue Perkins.
She got it.
That is inspired. Thank you. Sue Perkins!
I can confirm everyone has now found the secret task.
One of your better efforts.
Oh, thank you, Julian.
All right, Julian did eventually start the idea of, yes, I will help Sam find it, and Sam will help Lucy. So. My lab equipment just stopped working and I had to stop. Technical difficulties. I am frustrated, but I'm back now. All right, let's get past this cliffhanger. What the heck happened with these scores with this secret task? All right, what happened? What happened? What happened? What happened?
With that last sentence that you were auditioning for a James Bond villain. One of your better efforts, Mr. Horn.
Mr. Horn.
Perkins and Campbell become the fall guys for this test.
Oh.
How did it feel?
That could be
Sue?
a Bond
It felt like
villain.
bullying had that gone on.
Julian, you were the fastest, 6 minutes 30. You shouted Sam Campbell. He loses 5 points. But Susan, you were the slowest. You took 18 minutes. You shouted Sam Campbell, so he gains 5 points.
Back to 0.
Sam, you were the
Hooray.
second fastest, 8 minutes 50. You shouted Sue Perkins. She loses a point. Sue, you were the second slowest, 16 minutes 5. You shouted Sam Campbell. He gains a point.
Oh my God, this is a roller coaster.
Lucy, you were in the middle, 13 minutes 25. You shouted Sue Perkins, so Sue Perkins wins a special hat.
I was afraid that Sam was about to lose 6 points. Well, I mean, maybe afraid's the wrong word, because that would actually tighten the scores up quite a lot, and that would be cool. But that's kind of what I thought was about to happen, and instead, we've got almost no change at all. +1 to Sam, -1 to Sue. Okay, everybody's been wondering about this secret task. First question I have is, what did you think now that you know what it is? Are you impressed by it? Are you satisfied? I don't know if I'm satisfied, although I've got a great story, okay? Because I recently just thought up a task that is, but basically you had to find something, and there's like mini tasks all around, and they each give you a clue as to where the treasure you're trying to find is. So the premise is simple enough. Their version had a couple wrinkles in it. First of all, it's a team task or not a team task, whatever. And they couldn't be in the same room at the same time, so that's forcing them to look in places and then stop looking in that place. And then they can help each other. So I think that was good. Like, I think it's a great start to a task, but it needed something else, like what they were doing, to make it a really good task. I don't like it being the secret task, though. I feel like the secret task should have been found by a contestant on their own, not as part of a challenge. Because now it doesn't feel like a secret task, it feels like a task. I'm wondering if it was not supposed to be like this. I'm wondering if Alex actually did want someone to stumble upon the task sometime, and towards the end of the recording, they realized no one had done it yet, and so on the team task days, they did this. That would only work if the team task days were the last ones or near the last days that were recorded for everyone. But that's my theory. My theory is nobody was smart enough to find it, so they decided they didn't want to waste it and created this. I think they should have wasted it. Well, not wasted. I think they should have just put it in another series and then made no reference to the secret task at all in this series and told the contestants, hey, you can't talk about the secret task because it might show up in future series. Maybe that's the part that the producers didn't like, having to trust the 5 contestants to not talk about it, because it should be a surprise to anybody else coming in afterward. So, those are the 2 big questions I have for you. 1, were you satisfied by this task, by this secret task? And 2, what do you think about my theory? I think it's a genius theory. But who knows? Anyway, let's continue. Lucky. How long is Sue gonna wear that hat? It's up to her. I can't quite tell what that thing is in the front, the white thing.
Complete the fortune trail.
What is a fortune trail?
This is a fortune trail.
Fastest win.
Oh, there's umbrellas, there's a
Goes from right to left.
ladder.
There are 5 tasks on the fortune trail.
I will always start with a ladder. Down the fortune ladder, through Piggy. Is that a bag of salt?
Oh, yeah.
Classic.
Your time starts now.
It's like Brian Blessed. Is he real?
Oh,
he's real, yeah.
super real. Oh, wow.
Let's crack on.
First, to test their luck.
You and I are on the
Sam
same
Cam
page,
and Sue.
Sam.
Whoa.
Your time starts.
Ah!
Are you a superstitious person?
Yes.
Oh, good.
All right. Walk under the ladder.
Or put the ladder back in the shed. Under the ladder?
That's not walking,
So you're
that's
not
crawling.
that superstitious.
Yeah, but like I'm also like I want to win. Find a lucky penny.
Or put exactly 13 pounds on the lucky plate. Spill the salt or throw
All the salt over your shoulder.
onto the pasta in the caravan.
What?
Oh, dear, that's bad luck. Oh,
And open the umbrella inside the shed.
Or close these 5 umbrellas.
Okay.
I found a lucky penny as well.
oh well done.
Oh, and what's that? Toss 5 heads in a row. Heads!
Okay.
How many have I done?
1.
No, I haven't.
It's heads in a row.
In a row.
In a row. You just did tails.
What? This will take all my life.
At this rate.
4.
Wow. Okay, so this will do it.
Oh no!
Tails. Have you got anything of ours?
No. Oh, I do still have 1 coin.
Back on the table.
Sorry, sir.
Oh, that wasn't the coin. That was the lucky coin.
Sam was very quick going down the fortune trail,
Yeah.
and he got 5 in a row in just 6 minutes 51.
Wow, that's nowhere near all your life.
And Susan, 9 minutes 49.
Oh well, there we go.
Who's next?
It is Julian, Lucy, and
All right,
Sue.
Sam did well.
Are you a
He's
superstitious person
Fast,
too?
a fast mover.
Too late for that.
Good, she walked under it. She walked under it
Walk
too.
under it.
Good.
Can I skip on and come back to it?
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to come back to that.
If I give them £7 and a penny, then that sort of cancels each other out, you know, because if this penny isn't lucky, they've got £7.
Either spill the salt or throw all the salt over your
I
shoulder.
Onto
missed
the
what
pasta in the
Lucy
caravan.
was saying. I heard part of it, but not enough.
What's she doing?
Lucky penny! There's a lucky penny! So that goes on there.
Okay.
Oh, there's a penny.
Is it lucky?
Toss 5 heads on a coin in a row.
Each toss of the coin must be a standard coin toss.
It feels like we've been here before with the lucky penny.
Heads.
Hang on, there's got to be something easier than doing this. I'm going to toss my head 5 times in a row.
On a coin.
Maybe there's a coin with 2 heads. No, these are all real coins.
You're only looking at one side.
Lucy, please do not look at every single card.
Yes!
That tossed enough?
Well, I've stopped the clock.
Okay,
I've stopped the clock.
good for Sue.
4,
Now, here we go.
5.
Was that a standard toss, that last one?
Was. And the penny in there.
Jolly good. Yeah.
You got a problem?
No, sir.
Do I allow Sue's head tossing?
It did say they were meant to be standard coin tosses.
Listen, I've been lucky enough to travel a lot. Just because we toss a coin in the West like this.
Yeah,
let me
we all
tell
know
you-
that in Peru, that's how they do it.
So Julian did the whole thing in 4 minutes 12, Lucy 11 minutes 3.
Yes.
And in the middle we had Sam 6 minutes 51, Sue 6 minutes 56, Susan 9 minutes 49. But Lucy did only put £7 and a penny on the £13 tray.
So I'm afraid you didn't do all of the tasks. And just while I'm being a party pooper, Sue, I'm afraid it's not considered a standard coin toss anywhere in the world. But there we are.
There we are. It means that Susan, you get 3 points, Sam 4, but Julian, who thought this was a young person's task, wins all 5 points.
Okay. Wow. Okay, Susan 3, Sam 4, Julian 5, just like Alex said. I was really close to giving Sue points there for her head tosses. But the word standard is written in the task, so yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that. But, lucky for her, she made a very, very clever move near the end there, which is going to get her a bonus point in obfuscation. Keep your eye out for that. Anyway, let's continue.
I think I'd like another, please.
OK, then, Greg, and night-night.
Ooh.
I thought my computer turned off for a second, turned black.
Ah, love a starry night. Might just adjust this to stay in the same frame.
Perfect.
What the heck? Really?
Yeah.
Convince a child you're asleep.
You must either have a nap lasting 1 minute with your face visible throughout.
During this nap, you must snore and sleepwalk.
Or you must have a nap lasting 1 minute where you are not in bed at all, but the child thinks you are.
During this nap, you must snore and sleep talk.
Most convincing sleeper wins.
I was made for this. I don't know if you know, but I trained at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, mate.
You think you're going to win this one?
I think so.
Not in a real bed for 2 of them. They have to find a fake bed or make a bed. Not make the bed, make a
Quite sweet.
Make
in their
a-
bedtime outfits. And everyone else looked
bed.
like they were members of a cult.
Okay, we're going to see the child now, watching Lucy and Susan and Julian pretending to be asleep.
Okay.
Hello, Flossie.
Hi.
OK, this first person, it's a man called Julian.
Ba-ba.
That was Julian. Do you think he was asleep?
No.
No, not. Okay, this is Susan.
I think she was asleep because her sound was a little bit more realistic.
Okay, and this is Lucy.
Nice, Susan. Ryder. Lucy, what are you doing?
Morning. It's time to get up now.
Come on then.
Lucy. Yeah.
In the socks.
Oh wait,
Sleep.
you could actually see her eyes open. She was like looking for her socks like that. I don't know how she would be able to get back into bed when she was looking for her socks.
That makes perfect sense. So she was sleep talking and walking.
Now it's time for Sam and Sue.
So I've got my snoring string and my sleep talking stick.
Of course.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I see.
Here is Sue.
Nice.
Lateral thinking. What time starts now?
Lucy, what do you think of
I think
Sue?
she's awake.
So you can't be in bed. I thought that just meant you had to be somewhere else.
So we're down to Susan or Sam, the flamingo.
I think she was awake.
Really? So you're saying that flamingo is asleep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are they going to score this?
Well, Greg, I think it is worth reassessing the techniques used by one of the sleepers.
Oh, okay.
Have a watch of this.
What?
Hello, child.
Listen here. All you have to do is say that this is the most convincing sleeper. Seriously. Say the yellow one.
The yellow bed.
I'm gonna get the production company to contact your parents. I'll give you £100. I'm gonna figure out how to get it to you. £100 if you say that I'm the most convincing sleeper. Thank you, child.
So the question is, who was the most convincing sleeper? If you can't decide between Sam and Susan, then that's absolutely fine. If you think they're both asleep.
Do you think he would actually give me £100?
Is
Susan?
a little bit evil.
Flossie, thank you very much for looking at these 5 people.
Okay, I just checked the task wording, and it starts with convince a child you are asleep. So that is the task. That is what you are trying to do. And 3 of the contestants failed at that, so they shouldn't get any points. Flossie did not distinguish between Sam and Susan, so that means they both win. They both get 5 points. But I actually misunderstood the task at first. I thought they actually, it said they couldn't be in the bed. I thought they just were still going to have the camera on them. They just had to be sleeping in a different place, which I think is still a valid way to interpret the task. One more thought about that task. I am 99% sure it is winter in this series when they're recording. So it surprised me that they did this task now, because I don't know how cold it gets there. Everyone was just walking out with the nightcaps on and nothing super insulating, it looked like. So yeah. Does anybody live in Britain who knows how cold it gets around that time of year? That time of year being winter. And now for the obfuscation round, evil edition. Sam gets 1 evil point for enticing a child with the root of all evil. 100 roots of it, in fact. Sue is also getting a point for one of the best jokes that's happened this series with her jacket. And Lucy is getting a point for the episode title, which is her wonderful prize. It's a wonderful prize, but it is not a point-worthy prize. Alien Device. She's the only one who hadn't named an episode so far, so now we've got everybody. Just the live task left. Let's go.
It's the final task of the show! Who's going to read the task out?
Julian Clary, please.
Mime the proverb on your card. There will be 3-minute-long rounds. You must be waving at each other throughout your attempt, but you can make a single noise of the Taskmaster's choosing.
So, the waving bit's going to be really annoying. While miming, you have to wave to each other. Any questions? Yes, Sam?
I'm just practicing.
Yeah, OK. But you cannot pass. And in round 1, what noise can they make?
I'd like Sam to make the noise of a steam train.
So start waving and start miming on the
Does he
whistle.
have to make the noise?
Waving, Sam. Waving, Sam. Waving.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch.
Correct.
I can't see quite well enough.
And staring orange.
A what pot?
You're welcome to use the steam train.
Kettle. Too many cooks.
Spoil the broth.
Correct. You've got to get 3, Susan. You've got to get 3 to win. What sound can Susan make if she chooses?
If you want to, a haunting whistle.
Hello. Laughing. Laughter is best medicine.
Correct.
No. Crying. Don't cry for spilt milk.
Susan was...
Sunshine. Pick the fruit. Dropping fruit. Orchard. Trees. I've got the fruit. Apples. Apple tree. I've fallen over the apple tree. Apple falls. But the apples doesn't fall.
Tree. Yes! Way to go, Suze!
That's the final scores. Come down and join
Excellent
me.
job. The Suze absolutely annihilated that. That was awesome to see. Well, they only annihilated it in one direction, though. Susan was good at acting, or miming, and Sue was good at guessing, but not the other way around. And I think I would be similar to Susan. I think I would be really good at the miming and body work, whatever, and then I already said I'm bad at guessing. As for the scores, I am giving each team 2 points for each win they had, for each round they won, which means that the team of 3 gets 2 points for winning one round, and the team of 2 gets 4 points for winning 2 rounds. And that gives us the winner of the episode, Sam Campbell. It's his 5th win in my series. He's got 17 points today. So at this point, there's 2 episodes left. I would say he is absolutely uncatchable. But maybe there's a chance in Greg's series that he could be caught. Still a pretty slim chance, but I'd say there is a chance. Let's take a look now. Also, I forgot to mention, Lucy got only 4 points this episode, which is really, really low. Although Sue got 4 points last episode, which is also really, really low. This is the first time I'm putting all my scores on the internet for everyone to see, and we can start doing amazing stats on them and stuff if you want, yeah. But we definitely have 2 joint losers at the moment in terms of how low can you go in an episode. And I was even giving Sue extra points in that one. I gave Lucy an extra point in this one for the episode title. I enjoyed this episode, or at least I think I did. I don't really look too happy, do I? That's because I had to stop recording twice this episode and then get back to where I was and try again. And it was I did not have very good luck in the actual recording part of this episode. So, with that, I'm just going to head out right now. Okay? No more talking. I'll see you next week.